Today's episode of Distorted View Daily is brought to you by Good Feels THC-infused seltzer. High-flavored sips for a feel-good buzz. Get 20% off your entire order just by using promo code FREAK, F-R-E-A-K, at shop.getgoodfeels.com. Hey, Freaks, it's Monday, November 3rd, 2025. Coming up on the program today, Antifa has put a hit out on Meade Skelton. Plus, Anne Frank is dyking out on stage. Let's play the hot new game, Wife Material or Prostitute. And how does it feel to shit on a $10 million toilet? Fucking fantastic!
And the moon star.
Hey, Travis, I like beer. It's good for you.
It's Distorted View Daily, sponsored by TV listener Satan's Porthole.
I can eat pussy for days, says Tim.
Timothy Henson is charged with killing 2 people on Highway 101 over the holiday weekend.
Tim Henson reeks of anus.
Yes! Tim Henson back here with you to kick off a brand new week of programs, starting things off right with a listener sponsorship. Can't thank you enough for continuing to partake in this stupidity, and more importantly, forking over $25. Today, Satan's Porthole is the sponsor. Rodderpay, why don't you tell us a little more?
Yes, Satan's Porthole says, please wish a happy birthday to Finnish freak Special K. I think we need a Finnish language version of Shari Braventi. He got me into DB years ago, so you owe him.
Will Shari Braventi's songs sound good when translated to Finnish? No, but we'll give it a shot. I think we will end today's program with a special Finnish version of Shari Braventi's hit song. I do want to say happy birthday to Special K, though. I don't know much about you, quite frankly. I don't know if you're a man or a female. I don't know how old you are. Satan's Porthole really kind of dropped the ball. He's a shitty friend, if you ask me.
Special K! It's your birthday! You're another year older! Or as they say in Finland, hyvää syntymäpäivää, sinä seksikäs, tautien riivaama lutkapeto.
Richard, I had no idea you spoke fluent Finnish. I think Richard Simmons just said Special K is a sexy, disease-ridden slut beast. Special K, I'd love it if you could message me and let me know if that translation was accurate. But anyway, happy birthday. Whenever your birthday is. That's another thing Special K didn't quite mention. Like, it may have happened back in October. It could be November. I hope I'm in the ballpark, at least. All right. Well, freaks, another week, another cuckoo crazy bananas video by Meade Skelton. Look, I'm tired of covering him too, but he's got to stop posting insane shit. He's making it too hard for me to resist. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about Antifa. To me, it seems like they have their hands full with, Donald Trump and right-wingers and Republicans and all that. But they've made a little bit of time to focus on Meade Skelton. Yes, according to Meade, Antifa is after him, threatening him, and Meade has contacted the FBI about it. You see now why I have to talk about this, right?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Meade Fit and Lean.
Again, in case you forgot, this is a fitness YouTube channel.
Well, folks, I've been plagued with anxiety and woe very recently. And
The commies are after me. I know I point this out frequently when talking about Meade, but he's supposed to be straight, right? No straight guy talks like this. Straight guys don't use the word woe. I declare I have been plagued with woe. Where is my fainting couch? I'm feeling the vapors.
I told Satan, I said, take a hike, Satan. Get out of my face.
See, now, I remember things slightly differently than you.
I'm sorry, but...
This is what I remember. See, in this version, he's not such a tough guy against Satan. This version, of course, being reality. By the way... Oh, wait a second. Okay, I just wanted to hear him cry a little more. It took him a week or two, but he remembered finally to delete this live stream, so it is off the internet, but it will never leave our hearts. And my hard drive. And I made backups, right? It's on my NAS, iCloud account.
And
We've got to preserve this very important piece of internet history. We can continue on with Meade's revisionist history.
yeah, he'll be on RuPaul's show.
Yeah, Satan's a big sissy. Should I play more of him crying? No.
And folks, I just want to spread the news. Old Antifa's up to their tricks again, and they put out a social media post against me.
Okay, first of all, Antifa is not an organized group. It's not a thing, right? It's just a bunch of people who say they're anti-fascists, and then they get together and protest. That being said, Meade is referring to a group of people who call themselves Punks for Liberation. It's a group in Richmond, Virginia, who support mutual aid, outreach, and action. Certainly sound like communists to me. What did they do to our poor Meade?
Kind of a threat, saying I was a danger to safety.
In a now deleted post by Punks for Liberation, so Meade has won this battle already. Whatever Meade has said to scare these people actually convinced them to take down the post. And all it was an image of Meade that said, RVA beware, Richmond, Virginia. Meade Skelton, Christian white nationalist, at Richmond bred FFV. Just basically Meade's social media accounts. And then in a comment, Punks for Liberation said, Meade Skelton is a neo-Confederate Christian nationalist. Okay, so far no lies detected, right? Richmond beware. We keep us safe. No tolerance for fascist, racist scum in our streets. It's not really a threat. It's just saying beware. Beware of this racist Christian white nationalist. Meade kind of lost his mind over this.
And that they will not tolerate me. And so I reported it to the FBI.
Well, it's not that they won't tolerate you. They won't tolerate racist, white nationalist behavior.
FBI.
So, yes, Meade contacted the FBI, and they laughed him off the phone.
Tolerate me.
You fucking pansy.
And so I reported it to the FBI. And then the FBI had the nerve to say, okay, and how do you perceive this as a threat? Well, I think when they put, we will not tolerate Meade Skelton in our streets, I think that's kind of constitutes as a threat.
Again, in big, huge letters, it just says beware. Beware of this man, or whatever this thing is, Meade Skelton. The comments do say, we keep us safe, no tolerance for fascist, racist scum in our streets. Not really a call to violence. I don't think it's a threat, but they still took down the post anyway.
So I called the FBI, and I'm just, trying to have my wits about me, avoiding all the places they might be. Of course, this city is full of them. Richmond used to be normal. I want to tell you all something. Richmond is turning into Austin, Texas. But Richmond used to be very normal. Like, nobody was this political. Nobody was radical left.
Yeah, it's only political or radical when a liberal does it. When Meade records a song called Black Lives Splatter or Kill a Commie or Pervert Marriage, that's not radical. That's not political. That's just some of my wholesome Yankee Doodle Dandy music. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go on, Meade.
But anyway, folks, I'm not afraid of Antifa.
You called the FBI because you were afraid of them.
Because I'm covered by the blood of Jesus and the FBI.
Here we go.
And I reported them. I said, nope. Not today. Satan has been attacking me.
Yeah, you reported them, but FBI was like, what the fuck do you want us to do? What do you think this is? This isn't a threat, you stupid idiot.
Going after my... Well, let's see. What do I have now? I have GERD, itty-bitty tachycardia. What else do I have? Chronic sinusitis, threats from Antifa.
Double chin, weak jawline. Need I go on? Don't forget, Satan made me drink that malaria water a few weeks ago. Or what was he doing? He was drinking lemon water, but he wasn't changing the lemon. Like, he would just drink it for like an entire week or something, and he got sick. Just say, Satan, take a hike, because he has no right over you. He can't rule over you. Didn't you just blame all of your medical conditions on Satan? He just gave you a wonky ass heart. That totally affects your health. Seems to me Satan is pretty powerful. He's giving you tachycardia. Well, the answer was I had hidden sin in my life. Okay, that suggestive ad for ladies swimwear that you keep tucked away or on your... I have no doubt in my mind that Meade Skelton masturbates to old Sears catalogs of bras. Bookmark your favorites. Oh god, I'm such a boomer. Again, who talks like this, right? Yeah, sometimes I'm tempted by those brassiere advertisements. This sounds like someone who's trying to convince us that he's straight, right? Like, it's some sort of locker room talk where the guys are like, hey, what kind of porn you into? And Meade's like, well, I'm embarrassed to say I do have quite a collection of women's shapewear advertisements. Have y'all seen this week's Walmart circular? There are women in leggings and yoga pants. Hubba, hubba. All those things that you do in closed sight can invite the demon. Okay, I have heard enough from Meade. You get the idea. Meade is on high alert because Antifa is now aware of him. Moving on, I do have some other great audio to share with you today. I always love a good freak out where there's little to no context. Here's what I do know. We've got a podcast involving someone named Goldie. Sorry. And someone named Selena. Goldie's a guy. Sure. So Goldie tells Selena here that she is not wife material, and she promptly loses her goddamn mind.
No. I was trying to give you your props, dude.
No.
Wanna fuck with you because you got some status.
Fuck your props,
you over
bitch.
here getting mad.
Fuck your props.
Now she getting disrespectful in my home.
Well, she certainly sounds like wifey material, doesn't she?
Fuck your...
Fuck you, bitch!
Now she getting disrespectful in my
I
own
don't
home.
give a fuck.
In my own home, she getting disrespectful.
I don't give a fuck what your home is. Nope.
I told you.
No. You just trying to shit on me live, bitch? Are you cool?
I will say this. Even the most ratchet fucking podcasts have really stepped up their game in terms of set design. Like, these podcasts look really good. I gotta do something about whatever's happening here behind me. DV has been around for a while. We're an established show. Why don't I have good visuals? I guess because it's not really a video podcast. And, I don't really interview people. If this was like an interview show, it would make more sense to have like a couch, a fireplace, shit behind me. Does make me feel a little inadequate, though. If any of you freaks would are good at set design, just, throw together some proposals. I gotta make this look more professional. That is the recipe for success, right? Good set, fat ass bitches yelling at me. We need to ramp up the drama on this podcast, The best I can do is, play clips of Meade Skelton having a nervous breakdown, which is pretty great.
Low
Are you
status
cool?
men need
bitch,
you for
I'll fuck
status.
up this whole house before I leave outside,
I ain't gonna
bitch.
fuck up nothing in here.
I promise you I will.
Maybe
Let's
it's time
find
for us
out
to
then.
leave.
Sounds like he might not have such a nice set by the end of this fight.
You better let her know who I am in here for real.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Listen, all right, what do you
He's Goldie, motherfucker!
Give a fuck.
then?
I don't
do
give
what
a
you
fuck.
motherfucking does
And I
then.
will.
Ain't
And
nobody
I will.
know who the fuck you
And I
talking
will.
to.
Oh, just ask her for her hand in marriage already.
You don't know who the fuck you talking to.
Thank you.
Do what the fuck you does then, bitch. I wish you would come
And
in my
I will.
motherfucking house and tear some shit up.
I
See how
will.
that motherfucking go for you though.
And I will.
They're still arguing whether or not she's going to ransack his studio.
Do it.
You can't.
Then motherfucking
You
do
can't.
it then. You
And
talk
you
about
can't.
what you gonna do.
And you
Then
can't.
motherfucking do it.
No, you
and I'll
can't.
show you who I am for
And
real.
you can't.
If she destroys his studio, I think he has every right to beat the living fuck out of her, right? Legally, what's the rule there? I mean, she's not touching him, but she's destroying all of his property. He's got to be able to stop her or shoot her or something. Right?
Who are you?
You
just trying to call me. You just trying to call me a prostitute.
Okay, he did not call her a prostitute, as far as I can tell. He just said, look, you are not wife material. You a stanky hoe. There's a difference between hoe and hooker.
You the one talking, bitch. I'll swear to motherfucking God.
No.
Go ahead then.
You just trying to call me a prostitute.
I'm refraining from looking up this podcast because I'm afraid it's going to be more popular than DV. And that would make me very sad.
You can't call me a prostitute.
I never said you was a prostitute. You tripping because you drunk right now. I never called you that. I'm trying to give you your props, but now you're talking crazy.
You never gave me my...
Goldie maintains he was trying to compliment her, give her props by saying she was not wife material.
I'm trying to give you your props, but now you're talking crazy.
You never gave me my props, bitch. You never gave me my props.
And you keep calling me out my name and I'm letting it slide.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Comments include, she's mad because he's right. She heard not wife material and immediately started proving his point. Midnight 8 Rider says, podcast of losers, and what's this trash on my feed? That comes from JRod87. Oh, I thought she was a prostitute, Rico says. She kind of does give off that energy, huh? Moving on, I've got some old people who don't understand that when you're out in public, people can film you. Now, they're white, so naturally they're going to call ICE, even though this person may not be Hispanic.
I want that film. Take a picture of them. Yeah. And I'm going to call the police. What's your name?
All right. You have to listen very closely, but she says, I want that phone, right? She wants to take this guy's phone. She wants to take a picture of them with her phone, and she wants to call the police.
Yeah. And I'm going to call the police.
What's your name? Let me have your license.
Husband also thinks he gets to call the shots here and ask for ID.
Let me have your driver's license.
Take the camera.
I'm calling cops.
I love when old people are flustered and they start using their phone because they have such trouble, right? They hold it a mile away from their face and they're using that index finger to tap buttons. All right. 10 hours later, they finally dial the number to the cops. Right. Well, he's like sliding his finger around. I don't know how to close these apps. Louise, show me how to use this thing. Finally, the wife gets a hold of somebody.
It is. I'm scared.
She's scared. It's broad daylight. There are people outside around. She's with her husband. She can just go do whatever it is she needs to do, but instead, she's hanging around, right? Doesn't sound like someone who's too scared.
They're just standing on that post office side.
Yeah, they're outside of a post office. Old people love to go to the post office. The only people still mailing shit, apparently.
They say they're from the press.
Hey! Another old guy enters the scene. He tries a different tactic. Like, he's just sort of like blocking the camera, acting fake friendly.
How's it going? Wow, does that look bogus or what?
They're probably illegal. I should have called ICE.
That really is the new go-to threat of old white people. I'm going to call ICE on you. And you know what? It kind of works. ICE is all too eager to take these motherfuckers down.
They're probably illegal. I should have called ICE. That's what I should have done.
It doesn't matter. Who am I supposed to vote for?
Look, I get it. These like First Amendment auditors and people who are just like filming the public, they're annoying. But of course, the old people have to make it political. Who should I vote? Hey, you filming. Who should I vote for? Also, those threats of calling ICE, totally empty. Because you could pick up the phone and call ICE, right? Just because you called the cops doesn't mean you can't now pick up the phone and call ICE and say, hey, we got some illegals hanging out at the post office. Because, you know, that's where all the Mexican drug cartel rapists hang out. You don't think they have post office boxes? Where do you think the fentanyl is coming in from? That's how it's crossing our borders. All right, moving on. I've got an actual political clip here. This is a protester. He has a fuck Trump sign. A woman approaches him and they have a discussion about slavery. You can guess which side she's on. I'm going to fast forward to the good part here.
Hey, I hope y'all understand that this is why I don't do dialogue with demons, right? Hey, this is why I don't do dialogue with demons. She on Earth 2 right now. She has no idea what's happening. Trump is the most racist president in history. Straight up. And you're an old racist, and that's cool.
But you can call me bad names, but if I call you a bad name, then it's all, ooh,
hey,
she's a bad.
Listen, right? You already admitted to saying nigger.
Yeah, that's why he's calling you a racist, because you say the N-word.
Call you a bad name, then it's all, ooh,
hey,
she's a bad.
Listen, right? You already admitted to saying nigger.
Text on the screen calls her Timu Paula Deen. You want to kind of get an idea of what she looks like.
You're racist.
You call me racist.
Oh, you are racist. You are racist. Shit. I'm sorry. You are racist.
And that's okay.
He laughs at her, and that drives her crazy, so she slaps the phone out of his hand, and that was a bad move, because he then lays her the fuck out.
Hey, fuck off this shit.
Yeah. She's on the ground, on the back, like a tortoise who has been knocked on its shell. She can't get up.
Now, you want to play games? Lay your ass there and think about it. Stupid bitch. Fuck that and fuck you.
Right. I think he's going to pack up his stuff and leave.
Somebody pick up their racist ass auntie.
Someone else starts shit with him. I guess they saw that he knocked the woman out or saw the aftermath.
Fuck you and that bitch. Shit. She shouldn't have fucking hit me, period.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of on his side. She lost her temper, got physical first. Bitch has to deal with the consequences.
Unless you want some shit to go down. Yeah, that's all right. I got the whole thing on video. So it don't fucking matter what you said, racist ass dude.
Okay, not everyone is racist, sir. He's concerned because he saw this woman on the ground. You obviously hit her. He doesn't have the full story, but I'm gonna fast forward. So this guy gets back in it. By the way, the music that you hear in the background, he's got some sort of speaker system. It's really annoying. I agree. But anyway, he gets back in his truck, and then Timu Paula Deen enters the scene again. She finally gets up.
That's right. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back out in this bitch. Next time, keep your fucking hands to yourself. No, I don't get the fuck out of here. Yeah, eat a dick, bitch. Eat a dick.
You have my pocketbook.
Yeah, now she's saying that he stole her purse.
You see how this lying bitch trying to say somebody stole her purse? You see how somebody trying to say somebody stole her purse?
He just rolls up the window so she can't scream at him. I think he's handling the situation perfectly.
You fucking racist lying bitch. Got your ass on video. Anybody else want that smoke?
2 minutes later.
Hey, what's going on, officer?
Sounds like someone wants that smoke.
All right, just tell me what's going on.
I'm not going to bore you with this, but he does say, like, look, officer, I have the video, and the officer is very interested in that.
Change the narrative. Well, like I said, I have everything on video.
Yeah. All right, can we start that process?
We can. If you guys got a laptop.
So he shows the police officer the video. I guess he added this music in afterwards. I don't know why he would do that. It's really annoying. I thought it was like an audio system because he had a speaker with him. But the cop just leaves. It's like, yeah, you're right.
So legally, what are we going to do with the situation?
Arrest for assault back.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you for that.
He's going to arrest her for assault.
Yeah, thank you for that. So you'll get a subpoena in court.
Okay.
For that. Of course, bring your stuff.
We'll do.
We'll have your copy, but it's always better to have the store's copy.
Here's just a few seconds of post-game reaction.
Ooh, you goddamn right. To the fullest extent of the law. To the fullest extent of the law. Now she's the victim. After starting all that shit, now she's the victim. Fuck that shit, man. She should have kept her hands to her fucking self.
An important lesson was learned that day. Real quick, before we get into the news, I got to mention this because a bunch of freaks have been messaging me to let me know that Cupcake is back with a new album. Can't get enough of that bitch. She's my princess. I don't know how much of this I can play, especially on Spotify. They get very touchy now when I play any music, so we'll see how this goes. But I wanted to play a few tracks. First up, here's a little bit from Sloppy Joe.
Making sure your lips ain't chapped. Stick a finger in my crack.
Like, things escalate pretty quickly when you're on a date with Cupcake. She's like, make sure you have some chapstick on. I want to be kissing your smooth lips. Oh, and also, could you fist me up to your goddamn wrist? Just knuckle fuck me. That's what I want from you.
I go right there, get my ass all the way till I pass gas.
So feminine, so demure. By the way, the new album is called The Bakery. Get it? Cupcake Bakery. Makes sense.
That's fun like a magazine ad. 20 pubic hairs might make me a lash. Yes, I can't even.
Did you say 20 pubic hairs make up her eyelashes? What? Remember that song by The Cure, Friday, I'm in Love? And in the song, it kind of goes through every day of the week. And it's like, Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. And then by Friday, Robert Smith is back in love. This song reminds me a lot of that. I know you're probably saying to yourself, in what way, Tim? In what way is Cupcake, and anyway, similar to The Cure? Well, Cupcake in this song, Sloppy Joe, goes through every day of the week.
Monday, eat my ass.
Monday, eat my ass.
Tuesday, eat my ass.
Okay, so Monday, you can eat my ass. Tuesday, Wednesday, eat my ass. Thursday, you can eat my ass. And Friday, eat my ass.
Wednesday, eat my ass. Thursday, eat my ass. Friday, eat my ass.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen on the weekend. I'm on the edge of my fucking seat.
Saturday, eat my ass. Oh. I really honor God, so Sunday I'll let you fast.
I love that she's Christian. She's very religious. So that's a little bit from Sloppy Joe. The other song I wanted to share with you, again, keep in mind, she is a woman of God. The other song is called Fist Me.
Oh, you cut your fucking nails down next time.
See, this is a woman who really understands fisting. This is a common complaint of people who are being fisted. It's like, the nails can snag on shit. Quite literal shit, but also like your intestines and stuff. So you gotta trim that stuff down. Yes, it's the Cupcake you know and love. Talk about punch fucking. Fisting with boxing gloves on. I'm going to play a couple seconds from one more song. This is Rapunzel. I like that Cupcake is taking on classic children tales and making them filthy. My God, she's a bad bitch.
I'm the baddest bitch up in town. Said my pussy gotta be bald, but that dick still ain't went out of bounds.
Well, there you go. Just a little bit from Cupcake with 2 Ks. If you want to check out all of her music, she's posted it on YouTube. I will provide a link on the show notes today. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist of the fucked up news right now. Guys, you deserve to feel good. Sometimes it's hard. You're all amped up. Something's got you agitated. Can't stop thinking about work. Your mind is racing. You need to calm down. Let Good Feels THC-infused beverages help you out. Founded to offer a new era of relaxation, Good Feels crafts drinks that provide a consistent, clean, and enjoyable experience using high-quality, natural ingredients, ensuring an uplifted mood without the drawbacks of alcohol or traditional THC consumption methods. You know what I'm talking about there. Instead, crack open a smooth, delicious Good Feels infused seltzer and mellow out with a feel-good buzz. Lightly fizzy, highly delicious in a variety of flavors like blood orange, grapefruit, pineapple, mango. Check out shop.getgoodfeels.com. Order your favorite flavor or order the flavor trio. Then just sit back and let the good feels wash over you. Make sure to use promo code FREAK and get 20% off your order at shop.getgoodfeels.com. Perfect for those looking to explore THC benefits in a delicious seltzer. Just use promo code FREAK, F-R-E-A-K, at shop.getgoodfeels.com. Must be 21 or over to order. Shop.getgoodfeels.com. Promo code FREAK.
Yes!
Freaks, not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. This is how I make my living. So if you like DV, consider supporting the show. When you become a member of the Sideshow, you get all sorts of exclusive content every week. We do exclusive shows. Sometimes we do bonus mini podcasts. Last week, we did full-length exclusive shows just for paying freaks on Tuesday and Thursday. This week is no different. That means tomorrow's episode is Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. Memberships are very inexpensive. We've got monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and lifetime memberships. So something to fit into just about every budget. When you sign up, you get a podcast feed that you can just copy and then plug into whatever podcast app you're using. If you happen to use Spotify or Apple Podcast, you can just sign up for the Sideshow inside of the app. Just search for Distorted View and Apple Podcasts or Distorted View and Spotify, and you'll find a link to sign up for Sideshow access. And then all of the exclusive shows will appear right alongside the free episodes in your feed. Otherwise, if you use something like Podcast Addict or Overcast, one of those apps, you just sign up on distortedview.com, copy the feed, post it in your little podcast app, and bing, bang, boom, all of the exclusive shows will appear alongside the free episodes in those apps. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview, just another way to help me out. If you pledge at least $1 over there, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for the support. But if you pledge $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And, of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV. Just PayPal me $25 to show@distortedview.com. Let me know what your name is, if you want me to talk about anything in particular, why you're sponsoring this show. Like today, Satan's Portal wanted to wish his Finnish freak listener friend, Special K, a happy birthday. Again, just PayPal me $25, show@distortedview.com, or you can go to the PayPal website, paypal.me/distortedview. Okay, 2 very quick stories now. First up, once again, I got to state this. If you are a longtime faithful listener of DV, you are ahead of the curve. You're at the forefront of what's happening in the world. I've got a news story here about something that we talked about, I don't know, was it last year? The news is reporting on it like it's, new. Do you freaks remember hearing about the updated Anne Frank story? There was some playwright who was going to turn Anne Frank into, like, a Latina, and she was going to be pansexual, and it was going to be about trans rights and shit. I'm pretty sure the guy even, sang some of the songs he was working on. Well, a U.S. stage production that reimagines Anne Frank as a modern-day pansexual Latina hip-hop artist has ignited widespread outrage in Germany, where critics say the show trivializes one of the most sacred symbols of Holocaust remembrance. The musical, Slam Frank, opened recently in New York and has become a surprise box office success. Its initial run was extended after all performances sold out within days. The production blends hip-hop, slam poetry, my favorite, and social commentary, portraying the Jewish teenager whose diary became one of the world's most read accounts of life under Nazi persecution as a defiant, queer performer navigating modern themes of identity, prejudice, and self-expression. The reimagining has divided audiences on both sides of the Atlantic. Supporters describe the play as an attempt to bring Anne Frank's courage and humanity into contemporary cultural language, while opponents call it an act of desecration. I've got a little bit here from Slam Frank. Here she is singing about her diary.
After I've read it, I'll edit and add it until it's better. This story makes you revision, and baby, I'm my own editor. I'm finna rewrite my diary.
I'm finna rewrite my diary.
Until the publishers are hiring me, and I'ma let out this fire in me. I'm finna rewrite my diary. I'll be the most vital, won't have no close rivals to my grandiose titles. When this hiding's over, I'll be in demand with my prose tighter. And if survival's not the plan, I'll be a ghostwriter. Damn!
Okay, all right. Quote, Anne Frank's story deserves reverence, not reinvention, said one spokesperson for a Berlin-based Holocaust Memorial Foundation, who condemned the production as an affront to historical truth. I wonder what this person had to say about Hamilton. Booyah. Mic drop. That's what I thought, sucker. They also labeled the musical grotesque and culturally tone-deaf. All right, guys, how about this? I want to get in on this musical game. It seems easy. How about the story of Rosa Parks, except Rosa Parks is a white woman and a member of the KKK, and she's getting on the bus to attend a lynching, but on her way, she gets mugged on the bus by a handicapped, queer, black woman who's also deaf, and then somehow they fall in love together and queer out. It's all about, these musicals are all about just coming up with a very offensive portrayal of the beloved historical figure, right? How about Rosa Parks, but she's into piss play? Rosa Parks, but she's black, but the reason why she got in trouble on that bus is because she was fingering herself, right? She's like looking at little kids. She's a pedophile. Rosa Parks as a pedophile who also lynches black people. And she's deaf. I don't know. It'd just be funnier for her to sing songs as a deaf person. All right. In Slam Frank, the teenage diarist becomes a metaphorical figure rather than a literal portrayal. The show's creators have said the piece uses Anne Frank's diary as inspiration rather than biography. We're not rewriting history, the show's director said. We're reimagining what Anne's voice might sound like today if she were alive to speak truth to power. Still, many in Germany, where Holocaust education is a cornerstone of national identity, view the concept as deeply offensive. One comment on Instagram says, to the creators of Slam Frank, I get you're poking at woke and making satire. However, what happened to Anne Frank and the Holocaust was horrific. Would you apply that same satire to what's happening in today's world? Just because it's history, it doesn't mean it's okay. An online petition has called for the play to be canceled. How many people have signed it? 708. Earth-shattering numbers. They're trying to get to 1,000 supporters. I say, you know what? If Slam Frank is a success at the box office, let them continue doing it, right? People are voting with their wallets. Art is supposed to be controversial. It's supposed to be thought-provoking. Reimagining Anne Frank as a carpet-munching, rapping slam poet? Bold. Here's a little more from Slam Frank. She's singing about her sexuality with a young man.
No more a pretender, asserting my gender,
embracing my sexuality. Being straight was a curse that you helped me undo.
Pain was my refrain when I would aim to hide. But now that you're here, now that we're queer, it's time to proclaim our pride.
I mean, it's a comedy, right? Everyone just needs to unclench. It's cool. It's just a fun thing. Everyone calm down. All right, final story we have for you. Take a look at the featured image over there at distortedview.com and superfreaksideshow.com. What you are gazing upon is a solid gold toilet. No, it is not found in the White House. It is going up for auction, though. The Italian artist behind the infamous duct tape banana that sold for $6.2 million is returning to the auction block, this time with a fully functional toilet made entirely of solid gold. The numbers here are crazy. Sotheby's said it plans to open bidding next month on America, Maurizio's Catalan's 18-karat gold commode, with an estimated value of around $10 million. Now think about this. The banana that was just like duct taped to a wall sold for $6.2 million. This solid gold toilet is worth $10 million. That's roughly equivalent to the current market price of 223 pounds of gold. We just have too much money, I think. People can actually buy duct tape bananas for $6 million. Golden toilets are going for $10 million. That's like the starting price, I think. The sculpture, both a work of art and a pointed social commentary, yes, golden toilet, will be displayed in the auction house's Manhattan headquarters ahead of the November 18th sale. Visitors will be allowed to view the piece in a functioning bathroom, but will not be permitted to use it. I wish there was some amount of money that you could give Sotheby's to use the toilet, just so you could say, yeah, I took a shit in a $10 million solid gold toilet. Actually, I think there would be enough people interested in doing that they could make way more than $10 million just offering this as a service. You could charge like $500 or $1,000 just to piss in the toilet. 20, 50 grand to shit in the toilet. I don't know. It's a story. I think there's enough rich people out there that would totally do it. All right. We don't want people sitting on the art, said David Galperin. He's the head of contemporary art over there at Sotheby's. Catalan, known for his provocative installations, created the toilet in 2016 as a satire on wealth and privilege. The work drew worldwide attention when the Guggenheim Museum in New York installed it for public use. Really? So at one point, you could actually use the toilet. Oh, if only I was in New York back in 2016. That being said, knowing a bunch of other people have already used this solid gold toilet, you'd think it would devalue it a bit. Like, yeah, at first I thought, shit, if I had $10 million, why not? I'd buy that solid gold toilet. But it's not pristine anymore. It's been shit in, by the public. Ugh. Nothing more disgusting than, not just the public, but like New Yorkers. Anyway, yes, the work drew worldwide attention when the Guggenheim installed it for public use, attracting more than 100,000 visitors. Critics likened the piece to Marcel Duchamp's 1917 fountain, another notorious bathroom fixture reimagined as high art. The artist said he titled the work America to highlight contrast between luxury and equality. He says, I want to place something precious in the most humble place. It reminds us, in the end, we are all the same. Only 2 versions of the toilet were cast. One was stolen in 2019 from Blenheim Palace in England, where it had been installed in Winston Churchill's former bathroom. Thieves used sledgehammers to remove the piece, causing significant water damage to the historic building. British police later convicted several suspects, but the sculpture, valued at more than $6 million at the time, was never recovered and is believed to have been melted down. The example heading to auction comes from a private collector who purchased it in 2017. Sotheby's says it has reinforced its security measures after recent high-profile art thefts, including a jewel heist at the Louvre in Paris. The artist has long courted controversy in the art world. His 2019 work, Comedian, a banana affixed to a wall with duct tape, became a viral sensation and sold for $6.2 million, helping to lift confidence in a sluggish art market. If America sells for above its melt value, it could reaffirm collectors' appetite for conceptual art that blurs the line between absurdity and commentary. To surpass Catalan's personal auction record, it would need to beat the $17.2 million paid for his 2001 sculpture, Him, a kneeling figure of Adolf Hitler. Someone paid $17 million for a sculpture of Adolf Hitler. You see what I'm saying? Some people just have too much money. Sotheby's said cryptocurrency will be accepted for bids. So I know some of you guys have like $18 million in crypto, right? Why not buy a golden shitter? All right, there you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks. Many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at Distorted View on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/Distorted View Show. Of course, you can text or call in to the DV voicemail line 206-666-4463. Or if you'd like, you can text using our For Harry Cunt line.
You can now text DV anytime. It's the Harry Cunt mobile texting line.
For Harry Cunt. Start texting.
For Harry Cunt.
Send those nudes.
For Harry Cunt.
For Harry Cunt. For Harry Cunt.
It was worth getting this phone number just for the jingles. Love those things. Some recent texts coming in, one from the 321 area code. Tim, have you heard the new music from Cupcake, specifically Fist Me? I think you'll enjoy it. Much love from your most fucked up state. Oh, Florida checking in. Area code 501 wrote a goddamn book. Hello, Tim. I'm here to ask about classic DV, like extremely classic. I'm someone who really enjoys digging through the internet to find stuff, and your show is one that I dig around archives for consistently. Here's my question. Will you ever release the entire archives of the Real Talk and Tell Me days of the show? I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. Most of the Tell Me shows are gone. I have I think maybe 20 or 30 of them that were saved. I don't know. My hard drive maybe ate them. Same deal with the Real Talk shows. I have, I think, 2, and they are not the best examples of the show, but they were ones where we were definitely down in Texas at the time, and I think they're about 2 hours long each. I'll have to try to find them. I'm pretty sure I posted them once or twice before, but as for all of the other Real Talk shows that I did before I moved down to Texas, I think maybe there's 24 in existence, or there wasn't that many, honestly. And then, of course, before Real Talk, when I was just doing it on my own as, a stupid teenager, those are long gone at this point. But as for the Real Talk ones, the president of the Real Talk network is a guy named Dave Richards. He says somewhere in his garage or basement, he's got all the old computers from the company, and they're there. And I have begged him to find those hard drives and get those shows off, or mail me the hard drives and I'll do it myself, because I would love, and I would probably cringe a lot to hear those old episodes. So I don't know, bug Dave Richards from the Real Talk Network, and maybe, I don't know, I don't think Dave listens to the show, but if you do, come on, you promised me you would look for them, so do it. The person who texted also said, I would love to actually hear Joe co-host the show with you. I don't know if that'll happen. Joe's got an entirely new life, and he's got responsibilities and employers, and I don't know if he would ever risk coming on the show again. If you could post those, send those to me, or just do best of shows with them, it would just make my day. I know Joe, early on in the podcast run, he would come on occasionally because we roomed together for a while, and I'd have him come on the program. P.S. Yes, I've dug through the Wayback Machine and searched through the 2000-2001 archives of the websites. The MP3 downloads don't work anymore, sadly, but there are hilarious photos in there. Oh, God, I can only imagine what the fuck young Tim looked like. Oh, I know what young Tim looked like. Goddamn dork. Oh, it says here, if you decide to answer on the show, you can call me Jack. Oh, thanks for the questions, Jack. I'm pleased that someone actually cares. They would like to hear those old shows. Extra question, do the original hour-long episodes from 1997 with you and Joe still exist? No, I already answered that. That would be cool to hear as well. I have very few little sound clips, but I don't even have full segments. I'm hoping one of these days I'm going to get a message out of the blue from Dave Richards, and he's like, hey, got all the files for you. Let me send them.
Jagoo Tim, Jagoo Freaks. It's Unicorn Hamster checking, and I have to call because I always love it when Satan, good old Satan, makes an appearance at the DV. Yeah. Always love it when Satan comes aboard, which makes me think, I'm pretty sure my father's in hell. And I think that's pretty cool.
Maybe next time Satan will have a conversation with your father.
He loved his porn. Mom would get mad at him. He would rent porn from the local mom and pop video. I think we had to end up...
Here we go. It's story time with Unicorn Hamster. Something horrific from his childhood.
Going because he would keep the porn and not return it. For a long time, racked up a late fee and...
Get into collections?
Stopped going. Well, by that time, Blockbuster had already come around, but yeah, that was just a cool thing, porn. And you have to think about the fact that one time, God and Satan were pals. I mean, they were good buddies, and, we need to,
Here's someone who reads his Bible.
Realize as humans, and we, lose a loved one, they could very much be in hell. Let's stop assuming that they went up to heaven.
That's true.
I mean, yes, it's nice to think of them going to heaven, but who knows what these Bible-writing folks, hell might be a pretty cool place. Who knows? I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of broads you can fuck down there. I think maybe Jeffrey Epstein is there. I wouldn't hang...
Wait, that's what makes hell cool?
With him, all the...
He knows how to party, that's for sure.
Great dictators of the world, and I'm sure there's a special spot there for Donald Trump and his henchmen of criminal.
Yeah, we're getting a little idea of Unicorn Hamster's political leanings. I didn't realize
enterprise he's operating that
for some reason I assumed you were very pro-Trump.
overtook the United States. But it's all good as long as he can provide good content and his followers and everything.
That's the important thing. Yeah, Satan appeared a couple times last week, of course, on Friday's Halloween show. Oh, you know what? Someone messaged me. There's another text from the 810 area code. Great job on the Halloween show, Tim. I only wish you had used your voice for Satan's daughter. You know, I read this message and I wanted to kick myself because you're absolutely right. I completely forgot that I did Kayla's voice at one point, and it's so much funnier than the AI voice, right? And I have half a mind to go back and redub that audio because it would make the bit so much better, right? So let me see if I can find the.
Is this it? Yep.
So that's it, you know.
Hey, this is Satan. How you doing?
I would the same audio is, or the same filter or whatever is used for Kayla's voice, but I do it as a girl's, you know, like, hi, it's like, hey, Dad, right?
Dad, you fucking suck. You don't understand,
right? Like it would have made it so much better. So I'm thinking, this is one of the rare times I'm going to go back and just re-edit that, and then I'm not going to repost the show, but if you ever re-download the show, it'll be fixed, right? The voice will be fixed. So I think I'm going to work on that because you're absolutely right, 100% right. That voice would have been better if I was doing it.
Oh, hey, Timmy Boo, it's Great Big Pete here in Canada.
Great
super
Big Pete!
Athletic and super fit. Great Big Pete, I should say.
All right.
Here with some...
You're going to have to prove it. I'm going to need to see... I'm always like perving out. Like, all right, I'm going to need you to prove that. Send some photos.
Athletic and fitness advice for you.
Okay,
Timmy
good.
Boo. And this is what you're going to do, buddy.
Okay.
Don't run. It'll dick up your knees. It'll dick up your ankles. It'll dick up your heels.
You know, it's so funny.
No bueno.
I'm getting so many people saying, don't run, Tim. You know who told me to run? Joey. Joey is very fit. Oh, my God. You should see. I don't know if any of you guys remember what Joey looked like. You may remember that he dressed up as Tonetta. Remember he did the Jonetta video? But he, over the last couple of years, has lost so much weight, and he's running. He's like doing marathons and everything. It's amazing. Looks very fuckable. No, ew. But he was like, yeah, I was telling Joe that I was doing my old lady walks and all this other shit. And he's like, you should start running. He's like, you're almost there because, you're walking, you're doing these 13-minute things. And like, you could just start jogging. And so I did. And then let's see what happens. Right? Joe's giving me bad advice. I should not be running.
What you need to do is start chronic masturbation.
Oh.
Constant chronic masturbation.
How many calories do you think you can burn chronically masturbating? Like, if you're gooning for 8 hours, can someone do the math? Any scientists out there? Mathematicians? Run the numbers for me, because that might be a viable option.
You've got this. I know you've got it in you, my friend.
Oh, I know it.
You will see that if you don't eat, and you don't drink water, and you
might build some arm muscles.
Drink water, and you just jack off constantly, that you will lose weight. It's a proven scientific fact. At least, Health Canada recommends it.
All right.
So I just thought I'd share that with you there, Big Timmy Boo. Love you, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the recommendation, Great Big Pete. I'll get on that. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, shop@destroyreview.com. Destroyreview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660-GOD. Is it God?
Suggestive ad for ladies' swimwear that you keep tucked away.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Again, thank you so much to today's sponsor, Satan's Portal. And of course, Finnish birthday boy Special K. Oh, we leave you now, as a matter of fact, with a version of Cerebra Venti's hit song, Now, but specifically recorded for the very lucrative Finnish market. We'll see you back tomorrow if and only if you're Sideshow members. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, bye, everybody!
Kello 6 aamulla. Aurinko nousee ikkunani ulkopuolella. Et makaa vieressäni, olet poissa. Tarvitsen vahvat käsivarteesi ympärilleni. Tarvitsen sen kyrvän sisääni persereikäni. Työnnä syvemmälle kunnes menetät hallinnan. Troll, 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 troll. En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Täytä pilluni maitomaisella siemenelläsi. Käytä pilluani ja poltetaan vähän pilveä. Imekö pilluani ja persettäni. Panna sisällä ja sitten ruohikolla. Panna tissejäni, panna suutani. Kun kuuristun, osoita vain etelään. Työstä se liha, kunnes se on hakattu. Pillu kuin auto, se ylikuumenee. Syöksemässä sitä kuuta, kyrpä kiehuu. Räjähtämässä ja valumassa se sperma lähtee liikkeelle. En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Haluan kyrpääsi sisääni. Ota pilluni miehisellä lihallasi. Kiipeämässä ulos ikkunastani. On myöhä ja kylmä ja sinä vapiset. Laitan käsivarteni ympärillesi. Pidän tiukasti, minä vapisen. Vedät minut suutelemaan. Työnnän pääsi alas pilluni. En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Työnnä kielesi paistetun naudan hihaani. Sinä olet Wally ja minä olen viive. Oliko tämä kaikki kiva makeoni? Missä sait pilluni kermaa maamaan? Joten yritän nukahtaa uudelleen. Ajatukset sinusta ja minä alan itkeä. Ikävöin sinua ja vahvoja käsivarsiasi. Ja eniten sitä aktattumista mulkkuasi. Kiinnitän ison kyrvän vyötärölleni. Ratsastan perselläsi ja sitten naamallasi. Ota kaikki kunnes oksennat. Ota hyvin. Nyt olet tyttöni. Tyttöni, 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 tyttöni. En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Työnnän nyrkisi ruskean tahramani reikään. Jos olet tuhma, työnnän ulos hiiltä. Tarvitsenko sinua? Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Täytä pilluni maitomaisella siemenelläsi. Käytä pilluani ja poltetaan vähän pilveä. Tarvitsenko sinua? En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. En tiedä tarvitsenko sinua. Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Työnnän nyrkisi ruskean tahramani reikään. Jos olet tuhma, työnnän ulos hiiltä. Tarvitsenko sinua? Tiedän vain, että haluan sinua. Täytä pilluani maitomaisella siemenelläsi. Käytä pilluani ja poltetaan vähän pilveä. En tiedä haluanko sinua. Jos olet tuhma, työnnän ulos hiiltä. 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 Jos olet tuhma, työnnän ulos hiiltä.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.